Happy Sunday. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, July 20th, and we are back with another rendition of Rude Bets, talking about the MLB games for the day. We're going to go over home run picks, money lines, totals, pitchers, you name it. We're going over anything that we can find that has value on this initial glance in about 30 minutes. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you drop a follow and interact with some comments. But yeah, so just quickly, this screen right here that I'll be going through the entire time is rudebets.com. You can sign up on rudebets.com right here, click subscribe, and it's that easy. And then you'll get access to all the different simulation tools and our nifty edge calculator to understand what kind of value you're actually getting on a certain play, right? Like, that's the most important part. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into it here. Yesterday, I'm going to be honest. Yesterday, we got smoked. That is a part of the game. If you're going to be betting on sports, you're going to get smoked here and there. That was yesterday, man. I mean, just craziness overall when it comes to the money lines. We did call it a couple of the good upsets, like the White Sox. I don't know who else. I mean, the Yankees did win. Realistically, we just got smoked by the Royals again. Like, that's really what happened. But the A's had a big upset. The Reds had a huge upset. Yeah, overall, it was just a one of those days where you had bad variance. But new day today. Sundays are a lot of day games. We'll see if we can get a good bounce back on them. But yeah. Also, there's a 25% off code right there if you do want to join the site and get access to these tools so you can play around, because yesterday, if you watched the stream, you probably noticed that by the time the games came around, there were some different players that were actually put into the lineups. People were changed, things like that. So best way to have the most up-to-date version of this site is to sign up. Game 1, Giants-Jays. We have the Giants at minus 119. Currently, they're sitting at minus 108 on both sides of this line here on FanDuel. Minus 119 to minus 108. So you can see there's about a 2% edge in that game if you wanted to take it. If your bankroll was $1,000 here, it would tell you to put $6 on it. So it's not a huge edge. It's nothing crazy. If it was full Kelly, which I wouldn't really recommend, $24.20. Half Kelly might be all right too, $12.10. Whatever you want to do, or you can just use your standard unit sizing. But it does tell you here that you have a 2.42% edge on this play based on the model. What up, Hundo? It's an all right play. I don't know. I don't really love the Giants here. Robbie Ray going up against Jose Barrios. I can't say that I'm really that interested. If we look at the pitch mixes here, nobody outside of Rafael Devers even has like an okay matchup today. On the other side, literally nobody has a good matchup on the Toronto Blue Jays. So, not that interested in this one. Really just not that interested in this one. Maybe you could take the Giants on the money line here to avoid the sweep. Minus 108. It's probably the only play. I'm probably fading that one. Game 2, Orioles versus the Rays. Interesting here. Plus 108, minus 126. We have them at minus 147. Holy cow. Okay. So we got Trevor Rogers going up against Ryan Pepiot. This is an interesting one, right? So if we have them at minus 147, and the book has them at plus 108, this is a big edge, 11%. There's a lot of value in this game. There's a lot of value in this game. I really do think so. So once again, if you're quarter Kellying this one, this is like a good, this is a good one. Trevor Rogers has been really good. There's rumblings he might get traded. We'll see. I don't know. He's been really good this year. Look at these pitch mixes. Look at this. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This game is going to come down to, can the Orioles bullpen limit this number right here, this projected runs number for the bullpen? Can they limit that number? If they can, I really do think the Orioles have a good shot today. The only problem here is, one, not going to be that high of a scoring game, in my opinion, even though there is great weather today for home runs. It's just two pitchers that, I mean, Pepiot gives us some homers, but overall, nothing probably crazy runs-wise. And some bad pitch mixes. 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3. Let's see. So Westberg is sitting here at... We almost hit on Westberg yesterday. I mean, that was actually just crazy. Look at this. Westberg. He had a single, a double line to center, and a single. That double line to center, 317 feet, just up short of the wall. Unlucky. Unlucky there. But he had a great day yesterday in terms of everything other than a home run. Yeah, I don't know that I really think he's that outstanding at plus 350. I mean, oops, 375 versus 350. Whoa. Yeah, it's negative 1%. So it's pretty small negative expected value. It's not bad, but do we want to run Westberg again? I don't know. Ramon Laureano, though, at plus 480, that's actually a little bit better in terms of value. He is hitting 297. I like Laureano today. Yeah, you get 1% value on Laureano, but I do like Laureano today. He is the best on the pitch mix on the Orioles. He would be my pick for home run today. Colton Cowser's not a bad secondary option, too, at plus 440. Cowser and Laureano, these would be the 2 home run picks for me today that have value on the Orioles. That's who I would say has value today. On the other side, there's no one you can really take on the Rays. Like, they just do not match up well against Trevor Rogers. They just don't. They just really don't. So, yeah, I would say Orioles money line today has some good value. Now, look, just something we need to talk about for sports bettors in general. I'll make a detailed video on. I'm going to start making some YouTube videos that are more detailed in terms of like sports betting, kind of like the mindset of like a pro, stuff like that, right? Like what they do, what they look for. One of the things is we're not trying to predict the future here. Obviously, there's variance that's going to happen. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. What we're trying to do is we're trying to find value in the pricing, and that's what this says. We have a 59% chance the Orioles win. So there is still a universe, this universe right here, where 4 out of 10 times they're going to lose this game. 40% of the time they're going to lose this game. But we think that 60% of the time they'll win, and they're going to give it to us for a price that is 48%, right? So 12% edge, 11% edge. I like it. Game 3, White Sox Pirates. White Sox Pirates. We have the White Sox. We called White Sox 2 days in a row now. I'm actually pretty impressed with that they came through and actually did it. I am very impressed that the White Sox, we had them as a heavy favorite kind of both days, and they won both games. But I'm impressed that they won 2 games in a row here. I don't think it continues today. No value on the money line, though. Minus 136 is the best line we can find here. Yeah, no value on the Pirates, really. Or the White Sox, obviously. So, should see some decent runs here. Savali is a meatball thrower. Immediately, O'Neal Cruz for a home run is probably a decent play today. I don't think you're going to get good value on it because the books, yeah. At plus 390, it's not terrible. I don't hate it. It is negative expected value, but just with how often Savali throws meatballs. Yeah, total bases per at 1.98. O'Neal Cruz is okay today for a home run. It's negative expected value. It's hard. I don't like saying take negative expected value plays, but we have Savali giving up a homer today, so it's probably going to be O'Neal Cruz. On the other side, Austin Slater looks okay today. If you want like a mega long shot, I don't know that I would do it. His pitch mix is too low. But he does have the best probability. Mike Tauchman as well. Tauchman might not play. It doesn't look like he has any lines. So, yeah, probably fade the White Sox today. Not too much in that game. Maybe O'Neal Cruz for a homer. Game 4, Yankees, Braves. Let me get rid of this game. Yankees, Braves here. We have the Yankees. There's some value on the Braves at minus 130. So this is what you should do. When you sign up for rootbets.com, have up a second window with this edge calculator in it and put these values in. What I have on here, so the minus 156 goes on the left side, and what the book has right here, put on the right side. And you can calculate quickly. 4% edge on this game, Braves money line. I like it. Stroman versus Holmes. Braves money line looks good. Judge, 26% chance for a homer today. For those who are already interested in Judge, his odds are terrible. What do we have him at? 285 to 150. Negative 13% value. 158. Negative 12% value on Judge to hit a homer. And if you get him at the 170, Negative 11% value on Judge to hit a homer. Not worth it at all. Jazz Chisholm's worth it. I like Jazz for a homer today, plus 430. I do like Jazz today for a homer at plus 430. That's a good play. Outside of that, not too much. Not too much else for home runs. It's really just Jazz on this team. Really just Jazz. On the other side, I do like Acuna for a homer. He's on the 1 to 1,000. That's scrolling below at the bottom of the screen currently. 32% chance to hit a home run. You're getting really good value on Acuna today. 360, 380 is the best price. So we have him at 213. You're getting him at call it 360 or 380. 11% value, 10% value. So 10% on Acuna to hit a homer today. I like it. You were chasing Matt Olson yesterday? The day you want to post his day games? Yeah. I like Acuna today a lot. I also like Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy, not as good a value, but you still get 2%, almost 3% on Sean Murphy today. Acuna is by far the best. Matt Olson, negative expected value today, plus 400. Braves getting hot again? Yeah, they are. Lost yesterday. They shouldn't have lost that game. They threw it. But yeah, I like Acuna today a lot. I really do. You can take him for anything, not just a home run. 8.78 on the pitch mix. Acuna should have a good day today. He should have a really good day today. He's probably bumped now. Yeah, probably. Game 5, Padres Nationals. Slight lean to the Padres, minus 120. Where is this game? Oh, there it is. Yeah, same. Minus 122. There's no value in the money line on this one. Pivetta going up against Gore. None of these guys really match up too well against Gore. Machado is the best option here. Let's see what his home run odds are. Sorry. 320, not worth it. Yeah, there's nobody worth a home run on this team. And then same here, nobody worth a home run on this team. Overall, going to be a tough game. It's two really good pitchers. I mean, we could see some hits, runs, and RBIs maybe from Merrill or Machado. Or, there's nobody else on the other side that looks that good. Yeah, this is a fade game. Two good of pitchers. If you want to look at strikeouts, maybe you can look at strikeouts in this one. I have both guys going for about 6, maybe 7. But outside of that, tough game. Very tough game. Freddie P, yeah, he had a tough game yesterday. That's his first bad game in like 7 starts. There's really only one bad inning. He had a good game, just one bad inning. Game 6, Angels-Phillies. Phillies heavy favorite here. They're minus 178. I'll show you how much value that is. Probably like a few percent. Oops. Minus 216 to minus 178. 4% value on the Phillies. Not bad. Not bad to get 4% on the Phillies today. Yeah, I think it's worth it, I guess, in theory. If you need a juicer, Phillies money line's not bad today at minus 178. Soriano against Ranger Suarez. I don't see how. Oof, this is a tough matchup for both teams offensively. As we read through the data, none of these guys match up that well against Soriano or against Ranger Suarez. Mike Trout let you down? I thought Mike Trout had something yesterday, didn't he? 1 for 4. Ah, that's right. He had this. He had this ball that hit the wall. He had this one right here. We had a lot of these yesterday. A lot of the guys that I liked for home runs yesterday did exactly this. A double that was sharply hit that was like a foot away from going out. Just impossible, man. We just couldn't get anything to go out yesterday. A lot of these. Way too many of these. Today, I don't really like anybody on the... I mean, I like O'Hoppe, but his pitch mix is really low. I like him purely as a home run or bust guy. His numbers versus lefties are good. Home run in almost 10% of his at-bats. Plus 520 is good value for him on a home run today. It really is. On the other side, Trey Turner, nah. Kyle Schwarber, nah. Yesterday, we had him 2 days in a row for a homer. Today is not the day for him to hit a homer, I don't think. Not against Soriano. You could look at hits, runs, and RBIs, though, for guys like Harper and Schwarber, or even Trey Turner. Those guys are okay. I do think the Phillies are going to win, so they have to score some runs. Probably comes from these guys. But yeah, that's about it for that one. Game 7, A's Guardians. Guardians -120. They're sitting. Yeah, there's no value in the money line here. There's really none. Springs versus Gavin Williams. I like Kurtz today for a homer. I do. I know he hit one yesterday late in the game, but I like him to do it again. I really do. Plus 400. That's pretty good value. That's really good value. So plus 400 for Nick Kurtz. You're getting about 5 or 6% value on that play. Let's see. Rooker for hits, runs. Any of these guys for hits, runs, and RBIs are okay. They're not bad. Any of these top of the order guys. Jacob Wilson, Rooker, I like those guys for hits, runs, and RBIs today. On the other side, Jose Ramirez, as always, he's really the only option that you want to take on the Guardians. No real home run options on the Guardians today, but they should get some runs in today. And Jose Ramirez is by far the best choice against a lefty. By far. It's really the only choice. But not really for a home run. I do not like his home run probability. So, yeah. Not too much in that one. Game 8, Royals Marlins. I mean, what's up with the Royals, bro? Today we have the Marlins slightly favored. I mean, low scoring game, only 6.69 total runs. What's the over-under in this game? Yeah, under 7.5 runs is kind of where I'd lean. Bubich versus Jansen Junk. Both guys have been really good this year. There's no batter props in this game. There are no batter props in this game. This is purely a pitcher's matchup, in my opinion. Royals, they scored 1 run yesterday, and like a few they just suck, man. Royals are trash. Marlins are playing really well, though. Got to give props to the Marlins. Yeah, this game, I think the under is probably a really good play. Maybe even the Marlins to go for the sweep on the money line. That's about it. That's about it. Maybe strikeouts for Bubich if it's 4.5. Bubich is 5.5. You could take it, but it's kind of pushing it, though. I'd much rather get him at 4.5, which you can't get. But yeah, overall, probably just the under in this game. I don't expect a lot out of this one at all. Game 9, Reds Mets. Marlins and them? No, bro. They're hot right now, though. They are hot right now. Another team that's hot right now, Reds. We've taken 2 from the Mets now. We do have the Reds winning this one as well, but another really low-scoring game. Andrew Abbott versus David Peterson. Oof. This is just like the Marlins game. I don't see much offense here. 2 really good left-handed pitchers. 2 teams that don't do that well versus these pitch mixes. I mean, look at this. Nothing that looks good. No one looks good for a home run on either side. Eesh. What's the total in this one? 8.5. Another one for the under. Under 8.5 runs looks pretty solid here today. Do the Reds get the sweep? I mean, as an underdog, you could take them. It's not a bad play to go for the sweep here. Them right now, they're evolving. Yeah, they got a lot of young guys that are starting to do really well, and their pitchers are doing really good. Their pitching is nasty. Yeah, I mean, in this game, another one, just no offense. I just don't see much offense. Yeah, we're on a 9-in-a-row streak. We swept the Dodgers last week, and we're going for a sweep again today. I mean, Freddie did good. You guys just look at it. You only evaluate pitchers on, like, strikeouts. That's the thing. Like, he had a good game outside of 1 inning. They won the game. That's what matters. But his strikeouts weren't there. Yeah, no offense in this game. I think it's an under game, maybe even Reds for the sweep. My God, another low-scoring game. Red Sox-Cubs. What is going on here? What is going on here? 6.90 total runs. We have the Red Sox taking this one. That would be nice if they did. It's not loading. There we go. Red Sox -130. I think there's good value on there. Crochet versus Horton. Yeah, Crochet's nasty, man. Cubbies are going to struggle today. Give me the Red Sox at -136. I like it. I do like the Red Sox on the money line. Wind looks like it's blowing in Chicago, too. Looks like the wind is blowing in Chicago. So, yeah, not a good day for home runs. Not a good day for home runs. If we're looking at this one, though, I do think you can take some Red Sox for hits, runs, and RBIs. Roman Anthony, Jarren Duran. Abraham Toro, Narvaez looks pretty good for a hit today. Abreu could be solid. With the weather conditions, I just don't see many home runs. If the wind starts blowing out and the weather actually looks favorable at first pitch, Willie Abreu would be the home run option today. On the other side, you're not going to take anybody against Garrett Crochet, are you? Like, come on now. We're not. The guy's going to probably win the Cy Young, or he's going to be close. He'll push Tariq Skubal for it. Yeah, you're not taking anybody on the Cubs. For this one, it's just Red Sox money line and just let it ride. Like, that's it. You don't need to mess around against Crochet. Against Cade Horton, though, you could take some guys on the Red Sox, but really, I only take Red Sox player props versus left-handed pitchers, personally. But Red Sox money line's a good play today. Let's see here. Game 11, Twins Rockies. Joe Ryan. Okay, minus. Okay, I mean, well, we do have the Twins with an 80% chance to win. They're sitting at 240 on the line. I said yesterday we had them similar. I was like, we had them at like minus 250, and the line was like minus 200 or something, whatever it was. I said, don't take it. It's not worth it. Once again, it's never worth taking an MLB team at minus 240. It just isn't. Like, it just isn't. So I wouldn't take it, even though 80% Twins are going to win today. It just sucks when you chalk on a line that's minus 240. Like, there's no reason they should lose that game. But they did yesterday. Byron Buxton, once again, for the second day in a row, he's a 10 out of 10 matchup. 10 out of 10 matchup. His home run odds are negative expected value. At 220, it's not bad. It's a couple percent points negative, but he would be the option today for homer here. Trevor Larnach, not bad at plus 420. Also negative expected value. Hits, runs, and RBIs. I would say just go crazy with hits, runs, and RBIs on this one. Larnach, Buxton, Correa, France. Yeah, a lot of options for that today. But Buxton is the best option for a homer here. I don't mind him. On the other side, Tyler Freeman looks okay to get a hit today. Nobody else really matches up against Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan's nasty. Joe Ryan is nasty. And his strikeouts today, there you go, Hondo. You want a strikeout play? You got Joe Ryan over 6.5. I think he gets there. Moniak does not match up well today. 3.47. 14% chance to hit a homer. It's okay. But Moniak, his pitch mix is really low at a 3.47. And his home run odds at plus 330. I have no idea what they're doing there. Yeah, I saw that. Clemens with the reverse unicorn. He was the number one overall home run probability. And he hit a 436-foot double. Like, I was telling you, I said earlier when we were talking about Mike Trout, like every single person we liked for a home run hit one to the wall, but it didn't go out somehow. Anyways, Moniak doesn't. I mean, his fastball's okay, but Joe Ryan has a good fastball. It's just, you're on my boy, who's Mr. I'm on Mr. Boy Perfect. Who's that? Buxton? You're on Bucks? Yeah, the only place it wasn't home run was Colorado. I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just unlucky, man. It's just unlucky. Oh, you're on Joe Ryan. Why do you call him Mr. Perfect? Is it because of how he looks? But yeah, Buxton's the one here for sure. Buxton's the one. And then Joe Ryan strikeout's not bad. They glaze him? Yeah, they glaze him, but I never heard him call him Mr. Perfect. Game 12, Brewers Dodgers, man. That's funny. They do glaze him. They say his life is perfect. I never heard that. That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's see what the money line is for this Brew Crew game. Can we get the sweep? Can we sweep the Dodgers 2 series in a row, man? That shit would be crazy. There is value on the Brewers money line at plus 132 for the 3rd day in a row. Come on, man. Let us sweep the Dodgers again. Diamondbacks game? Yeah, bro. We're going to get to that. Oh, come on, Brew Crew. Kershaw versus Quintana. I mean, this is kind of a funny matchup pitching-wise. It's 2 old guys that just like throw like 90 miles an hour, but they paint. Neither of these guys can throw a fastball harder than like 92 miles an hour, but they just paint the corners. So low strikeouts. Hundo, this is not for you, man. This is a low strikeout game. I don't expect strikeouts. A lot of groundouts. Expect a ton of groundouts and pop-ups. My boy Churio hits, runs, and RBIs today. Churio's going to go crazy, I think, against Kershaw. He's 2 for 6 versus him. 360 versus lefties. His matchup isn't great from a pitch mix perspective, but he does well against that splitter and that curveball. It's really just the fastball he loses out on. I like Churio for hits, runs, and RBIs. Contreras has been heating up. I don't know if I would take him yet, though. Yelich not really good versus a lefty. Yeah, not really interested in anybody else really on the Brewers offensively outside of Churio. He's the guy today. He is the guy today. What's his home run odds, though? If you can get him at like a plus 650, I might take it. Churio sitting at plus 450, plus 500. Dang. I really thought we'd get something more than that. Thought we'd get something more than that. On the other side, Shohei, 12% home run chance. Not great. Will Smith does have the highest here. 6.72, 313 versus lefties. Yeah, Will Smith is a good option today to get a hit. Maybe for hits, runs, and RBIs. Just depends if these guys ahead of him get on base. Freddie's not getting on base ever anymore. I don't know what happened to him. Mookie just got sacked because he's been so bad. Maybe Mookie bounces back today. I don't know. But for Will Smith to get those RBIs, tough. Teoscar's another one that mashes lefties. So Teoscar Hernandez could be a good option today. Plus 370, though, for a homer isn't great. Just isn't great. But he's a big power bat versus lefties today, and he's really good with his on-base percentage. So Teoscar for hits, runs, and RBIs could be a good play. Will's not listed on FanDuel. He's listed everywhere else. I don't know. He's probably playing. I just think FanDuel's waiting for... I don't know what they're waiting for. They're not sitting Will Smith today in this avoid a sweep game. There's no way. Every other book has a line. Yeah, Will Smith and Teoscar today for hits, runs, and RBIs. Not a bad play. But overall, not much for home runs in this one. Churio's the best probability. Well, Teoscar and Churio. Tommy Edman? Edman's been ice cold. He did have a home run yesterday, though, against a lefty. And last year, we ran Tommy Edman versus lefties. It was the freest line of all time, especially in the playoffs. Tommy Edman versus lefties was like, I don't know how, but every single game it cashed every line. It was insane. But this year, he's been rough. Only 225. His power is good, though. 215 total bases per hit. 6 homers and 89 at bats, but tough on the pitch mix today, and Edman's been struggling outside of yesterday. So, I don't know. It's just he's not the same this year as he was last year versus lefties. Man, that guy was free. Absolutely free. I would just hone in on Teoscar and Will Smith and Churio. Yeah, but Hundo, you remember last year playoffs with Edman, right? You remember playoffs with Edman. That was insane. Oh, that was so free. Game 13, Cardinals Diamondbacks. Oh my God, why do I keep clicking that? Okay. Jeez. After his little injury? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dbacks minus 135. Yeah, there's no value on the money line in this one. Michaelis versus Kelly. Everyone on the Diamondbacks today, I mean, is in play for a home run. But their odds are already reflective of that. But there's some good value. I like Corbin Carroll today for a homer, plus 340. Really not bad. Cattell. If Cattell plays today, he might make his return. He got robbed, I guess, during All-Star break, and he just decided he needed to sit out. I don't know. If Cattell plays today, I like him for a homer. Fair value at 300. Suarez, 320. I don't know if I'd go Suarez today. I like these two a lot, though. Michaelis, yeah, he's a meatball thrower, man. But give me Cattell and Carroll for homers. A lot of guys take Suarez, Naylor for hits, runs, and RBIs. So many guys. Cattell been battling a groin injury. Yeah, but he's been back. His injury is done. Now he sat out because purely because he got robbed. That's why he's out. The reason he didn't play the last 2 games was not injury related. It's because his house got robbed, and he said he needed a day off or a couple days off to like mentally regroup. So he sat the last 2 games because he got robbed. Crazy. But Suarez and Naylor look good today. Cattell and Corbin look good today. Give me Corbin Carroll for a homer. He's already on the slip. He's already on the 1/1000. Come on, Corbin. 2 triples yesterday. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. He's got it. He's got it. He's 100% got it. Nobody on the Cardinals. Don't even touch the Cardinals. And then game 14, Astros Mariners. Astros Mariners. Man, this song has such a good beat, but it's such a terrible. Anyway, Astros. Astros as a dog isn't a bad play today, actually. I like Astros on the money line at plus 116. Brian Wu, though, oof, man, this is another one. Tough. 6.54 total runs only. Wu versus Hunter Brown. Total 6.5. Oh, my God. Where's the offense in this one? It doesn't exist. Eesh. Are we taking strikeouts here, Hundo? What's up? Are we taking strikeouts in this game? Wu at 6.5. Brown at 7.5. Oh, my God. Probably not. Those lines are crazy. Those are pretty high. Those are pretty high. Yeah, I would say Astros on the money line is probably just the only play in this one. Low total, 2 good pitchers. Strikeout lines are high. Nah. Yeah. You're waiting for the build-up. I know, right, bro? Like, that song is such a good beat. I think it's in the Batman, the one with Robert Patterson, but they just cut out all the lyrics. Strikeouts for who? Hunter Brown and Brian Wu. Yeah, too high at lines here. But I do like the Astros as a dog today, plus 116. I like that play. I think that's good value. And then game 15, Tigers Rangers. Game 15, Tigers Rangers. No, I mean, maybe taking the Rangers as a dog here might be worth it. Let's look at 144 versus 168. Yeah, there's some value. Oh, not 268. 3% value on the Rangers as a dog. I mean, it's all right. I don't know about fading Scubal. I really don't. But I just don't think that the Tigers are worth minus 200. This is a high-risk dog. If you're taking this, good luck to you. You know what I mean? Another low-scoring game, 6 runs only. Yeah, there's just nothing here for player props, really. Tough. Not a huge fan here. Yeah. Nothing really player props wise. Maybe you could take the Rangers as a dog. I probably wouldn't do it. What's the total in this game, though? If we can get a good total, is it 6.5? It is 6.5. I mean, I would lean towards the over here, but not much. I don't think it's worth minus 156. Yeah. Not really anything in this game unless you really want to get weird. Take the Rangers as a dog, but any money line? I've called out a ton throughout this whole video, man. I've called out a ton. This is going on YouTube here in about an hour. It's gonna get uploaded right after the stream ends. Orioles is a dog we liked. Let's see. Braves money line we liked. Phillies money line we liked. Marlins were okay. Reds were okay. We liked Red Sox money line. Astros money line. Yeah, there's been a few. Torque, I guess. Nah, I'm just going to stay away from that game player prop wise. All right, so we talked about it. There's a lot of low-scoring games and a lot of tough pitching matchups today on this Sunday. Look at these pitch mix ratings. We got 110. We got only a few guys over an 8. Acuna and Judge, really, the only two besides Buxton that are worth it. A lot of 6s. Look at this drop-off from 8 down to just 6, pure 6s. A lot of 6s. Home run-wise, huge drop-off down into the teens. Only one guy in the 30s, only a couple above 25% chance, which is, 1 out of 4 times. Brutal. Batter strikeouts, though. A lot of guys projected to strike out a lot today. You can look at batter strikeouts. Walks, we always talk about walks. Bryce Harper to walk could be a good play today. Overall, pretty tough day. I think focusing on the money lines today is probably the smarter move. Maybe even pitcher strikeouts. If we go look at The leaderboard here, pitcher strikeouts. Maybe starting to hone in on this list here and looking at who we got and how these matchups are might be a good option for today. I know Hondo's already in on that, but pitcher strikeouts might be where it's at today. Or even like hits allowed or earned runs, something like that. Pitchers seem to be powerful today. And the last time I said that, the last time we had a day like this where we went through every single game and it was like tough pitch mixes, really good pitching matchups, low scoring games. That was the day that we saw that guy that hit the like 40 cent to $40,000 strikeout slip with like these crazy strikeout lines. I'm just saying, man, that's the last time we saw a slate that was this bad for hitters. So we could see another day today where there's a ton of strikeouts, but maybe not. But anyways, that's pretty much all we got to say. If you guys missed the stream, look up Rude Bets on YouTube. If you are on YouTube right now, make sure you subscribe and like and comment. Help me keep these videos going. And sign up for rudebets.com. Come play around with these probabilities and see where you can get good value. Use the edge calculator. Figure out where the value is and what your edge is in any of these plays. I'm telling you, it's very important. This is the most important thing in sports betting is knowing what your edge is and not just blindly taking a play, right? Like if Judge, let's just say Judge's total bases is minus 300. It's not worth taking it then if it's not better than minus 209. So find positive expected value with the model, and that's how you're going to be successful rather than just blindly taking guys. Let me put 5 on that slip, 195K. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Good luck today. Peace out, y'all. I'll catch you tomorrow's video. Peace.